Hello everybody and welcome to the Neoncaster channel. I am once again your androgynous android game show host from the future, Nathan Blades. What it do? How's it going? Hello everybody. Oh right, that's right. I have my actual stream open, so I don't need to echo myself. There we go. That would be a big problem. Yeah, at least I know that my audio levels are good because I heard myself for a fraction of a second. Good. You know that we're professionals here. I've been streaming for almost 2 years now, and I'm still doing things like these, but that's fine. And we can have some background music too while I introduce my wonderful people. So yes, joining me today, not only do we have long-term friend of the show and fellow contributor Ruben Ferdinand in the building, we actually have 3 special guests appearing on the Neoncaster Twitch stream for the very first time. We have... Yeah, I do not have air horn sound effects on my stream deck, and I'm very sad. We have Scott. Hi, Scott.
What's poppin', gamers? I'm Scott B. Do I have to do an introduction? I don't know what the protocol is here.
Let's do introductions for everybody in turn. So yes, please, Scott, tell us.
You're tossing me right into this boiling water.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Scott. I do everything. I'm all over the place. Scott Blah on Twitter. Pronouns he him. Anything else important that you want to know before we get into this?
Oh, I mean, we're gonna do.
Should I plug?
Yeah, we're gonna do shameless plugs at both the beginning and the end. So please.
Okay, amazing. I do a lot of work when it comes to video games at videogamechoochoo.com. That includes videos, podcasts, written stuff. I just finished Haven. I'm gonna do a review of that pretty soon. Look forward to that. I also do other tabletop stuff. I do a tabletop wrestling podcast called Shootcast Jabroni Delivery, where I play a character named Broken Mike, who is I tried to describe him as a Bart Simpson punk edit. But he is a character entirely fueled by sadness.
Wow.
And we have a lot of fun on that show. I'm actually going to do a recording of that right after this, and we're doing our Christmas special, and that's also on a system I haven't played before. So I'm doing back-to-back games of something I've never played.
Hopefully
very
this will be a
excited.
Good warm-up then. This game is a nice mixture of being both kind of like chill and anime as fuck. So hopefully that's an energy that we can bring across into the later games you have today. Also,
very excited.
Joining us today, the delightful Ty is in the building.
Hello, hi. My name is Ty Galazro, and I am a freelance video games journalist now. I'm still getting used to saying that because it's only been like a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I also run Uppercut, which is a indie video games crit site, and it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh, and I use they them pronouns.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I'm definitely going to check that out.
Joining us also is a previous contributor. If you've been following the Neoncaster for a while, the stuff I've been creating even before I started streaming, you will have met him before. But welcome to the stage, David.
Hello, I'm Dave. I've got nothing to promote because I've just given up doing everything. It's great. And now I get to let people like Nathan do all the hard work of setting everything up and promoting stuff.
I know, right?
And I can actually play things.
Yeah. I mean, you can absolutely promote Roll on the Adventure, considering all of it is still available to listen to on youtube.com.
I'm sure you've done that enough.
Fair enough. But no, welcome once again.
So humble.
To another tabletop thing. It's nice to be able to roll dice with you again.
Yes, it is.
And our man of the hour, or the next couple of hours, I suppose, who will be GMing the game today. For the first time on this channel, I will not be GMing the session.
Yeah.
We have.
Did you cut out? I think you cut out.
Oh, cut out. Check. 1 2 1 2. Oh no.
God bless.
Oh no, have I vanished into the ether? I can still hear all of you.
You got to add man of the hour or the next couple of hours and then just silence.
Cool. Literally no one is man of the hour. Great. Fortunately, the stream didn't dip, so that's just Discord being rude. Yes, Ruben is going to be GMing the session for me today, for all of us today. It's going to be really, really exciting. Hi, Ruben.
Yeah, hi, Tank, Fly, Boss, Walk, Jam, Nitty Gritty. You're listening to the boy from the big bad city. It's me, Ruben Ferdinand, Urban Friendan on Twitter. I'm a writer, I'm a historian, but right now I'll be the village chief.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If I have an air horn sound effect on my phone, can I play it, or will that ruin the stream?
Yes, you hear, but by my authority.
Yeah.
Shall we could also just try our best air horn impressions. Like,
Oh my god. Okay, I can't do air horn. I can't do clown honk.
This stream is only 11 minutes long, and already it's gone entirely off the rails. This is the energy we like to bring.
Ooh, it's gonna build that power level up for anime shenanigans.
Oh god.
So it's not a group. It's not a gathering of gays without some chaos.
No, very true.
That's when chaos or air horns, apparently.
Yes, I will be acting as co-GM and producer. So after I kind of pass things over to Ruben, we're not really going to be. I'm not going to be talking that much at all. I'm just going to be mostly working behind the scenes, changing music, making sure that everything runs nice and smoothly. And it's something that I'd actually would like to do for more games on the Neoncaster, because we have a wide variety of really talented GMs that help create content with me, and I'd like for them to have the opportunity to be in the spotlight so everybody can see how fucking rad they are. But to do a little bit of is there any kind of like additional soft promo that you would like to do, Ruben, before I go and tell everybody about this game and where they can get it?
Subscribe to me on Patreon at patreon.com/theneoncaster. Thanks.
Well, actually, my Patreon is patreon.com/phantomartzent, which was, that's all good, where your wonderful patronage helps commission artists for the tabletop streams that we do, cover hosting and subscription costs for stuff like Roll20 and hosting podcasts and things like that. So yes, your support would be greatly appreciated if you enjoy the things that we do. Also, the game that we're going to be playing today is a game written by both Ruben and I, Iera Entera. And I'm going to pass over to Ruben in a little bit to go and actually introduce what the game is, and then into kind of moving into the game proper. But you can actually obtain Iera Entera right now for free on my itch.io account, which I posted in the Twitch doobly-doo. So have a listen to this stream, enjoy yourselves, and then go and play the game yourself with others. And with that, I'm going to shut up and kind of pass things over to Ruben.
Woo, yeah, this is Jam Hot. So, Iera Entera, a little bit of development history. This was made for the Attack and Dethrone God Jam, which happened probably about 28 years ago. From the way like time felt under quarantine, 2020 is like 5 decades, I think. But yeah, we made this game under the auspice of under the conceit of, what if we hunted gods and recycled them, regurgitated them for the community? So you have these grand, colossal, divine beings that are hyper-violent, but what if we killed them and then used their bones, their flesh, their body for a nice meal? Basically, we kill gods and we turn them into treats. Like, that was the rolling concept, and I dare say we turn this into something very special. We're also going to be play testing this as for the first time on stream, so please bear with us. But what is Iera Entera? Well, Iera Entera is, I Google translated it, it's Greek for divine entrails, which is referring to the setting. The sale line here is Monster Hunter meets Overcooked with heavy chuny vibes. In the world of Iera Entera, ineffable beings called divine beasts are part of the world. No matter how many times they are taken care of, they will always return, making them an infinite source of danger and food alike. The worshippers, the hunters of these divine beasts, take care of the quote-unquote danger and the quote-unquote food parts alike. They hunt them down and serve them up as a tasty dish. The killing is holy. The cooking is joyful. The community needs this meal. should they fail either, their community will surely suffer for it. And that is the role that our three guests are going to be taking up. The Worshipper, sort of like Gordon Ramsay Monster Hunter geared up, ready to tackle on these ineffable beings, grotesque Lovecraftian things, for the sole purpose of gastronomy. A little bit of like mechanical, like housekeeping, like to the audience, like how is this game going to be played? It's actually very simple. Every scenario is based off of a recipe that that both Nathan and I wrote. It's got a hunting phase and a cooking phase. In the hunting phase, our intrepid worshippers go out to slay the divine beasts and to harvest its ingredients. Each step of the recipe has to be followed through, or it might mean trouble later on during the cooking phase. Rolling in this game is inspired by the act of cooking itself. You have to avoid too much, but never too little. Every roll has a target value that has to be met as accurately as possible. So if I say target value 12, that means you're going to have to roll your skills, which we'll go through in a bit, and get as close or on 12 for like max fun times, for like great successes. Each character will roll d6s, so we'll be using a d6 system, and we will be rolling as many d6s as your stat is. So you've got stats Sharp, Instinct, Bombast, and Artisan. You have a number in those, and you're just going to roll that number of d6s. You can also help each other, which is very, very recommended. Nathan and I love it when people work together. You can help out another worshipper by using a teamwork roll, and you get to roll another stat, and you get to subtract or add your result from that roll to the existing roll, meaning that you get to do math, and that math helps your friends. And yeah, that's like the mechanical preamble. I would like now to, for our guests to introduce their characters, and I love all of them. They are very good, very fun. I'm just gonna go down the list and ask, Ty, would you like to introduce your power diva? Ty, that's you. That's your cue. Oh no. Time I
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I was like talking and then was like, oh, they cannot hear me. Okay, so my worshipper's name is Sharonda Spit, but she goes by Charr. She uses she, her pronouns. She is I don't know how we're describing it. Like her like specialty or like the way that she cooks is a lot of like smoking and open flame cooking. And she uses a giant Monster Hunter sword, like the one from the new Monster Hunter trailer that Mila Jokovic has, like that. And it's called the paring knife, and she never ever cleans it, much like a cast iron pan.
Hell yeah, because the more you use the cast iron pan, the more you use the paring knife, just the more effective it becomes. That's how it works.
Yeah, it's seasoning.
Exactly.
Also, she's like a Bakugo ass, like screaming at people and just like wants to do things to be like to win and to be cool.
Like basically a Central Asian sort of like communal space. You have like an open door kitchen, you have a nursery tent, you have children running around, you have like older people like talking and chatting amongst themselves, a bunch of archers like showing off their fletching skills to each other, and in the middle of it all you have three people. Like you have your silhouettes, right? So you have like on the left you have Charr with a giant sword on her back. In the middle you have Solomon with an even larger cooking pin on his back, and on the right you have Hunter the Monster with possibly an even bigger cannon on his back.
Not necessarily on his back, but it is being carried by several people.
Yeah, several people. Oh, do you have like assistants?
They're definitely. I wouldn't call them assistants as much as I would minions.
Okay. Yeah. So you have what is it? Sue journalists. Just to help
Sure, we'll go with that.
and like the three of you and like go through the flap of the main yurt, which has been adorned with all these like beautiful like bead curtains and like little triangular flags. And inside you are met with a central fire pit surrounded by what seems to be sort of like a council of this village. And elevated a little bit on a self-aggrandized chair is the village chief, whose name is not Ruben, but basically that's me. Hi, I'm sitting there as the GM. And the village chief goes, "Welcome! You must be the worshippers we asked for."